Initial approaches to these conditions to give addictive substances. And that's where the problem occurs. Most of the training is actually to provide the things that would be horrible for that portion of the population who's in recovery and wants to stay in recovery. And I just put this last sentence here. The care, though, is a little bit different. And in a lot of ways, you may see when we're done here, that the care is actually better than the care for the non-addict. So why do people go to the doctor? Why would you go to the doctor in recovery? We talked about some things. Matt made a list here, and these are the ones I think I made a few years ago, and Jason stole them. But pain, something hurts. I want to go to the doctor. I deserve to go to the doctor. I'm in recovery. I want to feel better. I can't sleep. I can't seem to concentrate. I'm depressed. I'm anxious, or I have a cold. These are reasons anybody would go to the doctor. This is where it starts. And if you're in recovery, I hope you're not taking what I just said to say you should never seek treatment or never go to a doctor. That would be a bad idea. One approach that most people have is they say, well, doc, I'm in recovery, so I don't want you to give me any narcotics. I think it's important that we all understand what narcotic means, because it doesn't mean what you think it means. The term narcotic could refer to the legal term for a controlled substance or a prohibited drug. It could refer to something that causes sleep. It's an old term, what narcotics used to be. But it basically doesn't tell you whether it's addictive or not. It tells you whether it's controlled legally. Example, tramadol or Ultram, we talked about, is non-narcotic, highly addictive, highly addictive. Carisoprodol or Soma, which is a muscle relaxer, I don't know if anybody's heard about that. Non-narcotic, I think it's now on our MAPS report, but it is non-narcotic, highly addictive, highly problematic. So take-home point here, non-narcotic does not mean it's not addictive. All right? So what the medications, again, these are the things that actually most doctors are trained to give most people when they have these complaints early on, and these are the things that can activate the addiction center. We talked about opiates. So what are opiates? Vicodin, ibuprofen, Norco, Lorcat, they're all listed here. Benzodiazepines are sedatives. They're very loosely written. Doctors write these things like it's water. Highly dangerous to recovery. Xanax, Ativan, Restoril, Ambien, Lunesta, Sonata. Why are these things problematic? Remember that they activate the same center that is activated by other drugs, by alcohol. The whole pleasure center gets turned on by these things. There are other types of sedatives. There are medications called dissociatives. That's like dextromethorphan, which can be abused. It's over